In the heart of the American prison system, where stories of despair often overshadow tales of hope, emerges the inspiring journey of Frederick Hudson. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, Hudson's early life was marked by entrepreneurial ventures, even during his tenure in the U.S. Air Force. However, a series of decisions led him down a path that culminated in a 51-month federal prison sentence for distributing marijuana. During his incarceration, Hudson became acutely aware of the challenges inmates faced in maintaining connections with the outside world. The prison communication system was archaic, expensive, and inefficient, making it difficult for inmates to stay in touch with their loved ones. Recognizing this gap, Hudson envisioned a solution that would not only address this issue but also pave the way for his redemption. Upon his release in 2012, Hudson wasted no time in turning his vision into reality. He co-founded Pigeonly in 2013, a technology company designed to streamline and reduce the cost of communication between inmates and their families. The platform offered services like affordable phone calls and photo sharing, ensuring that inmates could maintain vital relationships without the financial burden traditionally associated with prison communications. Pigeonly's impact was profound. By 2015, the company had processed over 1 million pieces of mail and facilitated approximately 8 million minutes of phone calls. This not only underscored the demand for such services, but also highlighted the potential of technology to reform and humanize aspects of the prison system. Hudson's journey from inmate to entrepreneur garnered significant attention. His story was featured in prominent publications, shedding light on the challenges of re-entry and the potential for innovation within underserved markets. Moreover, his experience highlighted the systemic issues within the prison communication infrastructure, prompting discussions on broader prison reforms. Pigeonly's success also emphasized the importance of supporting formerly incarcerated individuals in their entrepreneurial endeavors. Programs like Inmates to Entrepreneurs have recognized the potential of ex-offenders, offering mentorship and resources to help them establish businesses and reintegrate into society. Such initiatives not only reduce recidivism but also contribute positively to the economy. The narrative of Frederick Hudson and Pigeonly serves as a testament to resilience and innovation. It challenges preconceived notions about formerly incarcerated individuals and underscores the transformative power of second chances. By addressing a critical need within the prison system, Hudson not only built a successful business but also sparked a conversation about the role of technology in prison reform. Pigeonly's model has inspired other tech-driven solutions aimed at improving the lives of inmates. Recognizing the vast potential within prison populations, several organizations have emerged to provide education and vocational training to inmates, preparing them for successful re-entry into society. One such initiative is the Last Mile, TLM, a program that teaches inmates coding and other valuable skills. Founded in 2010 at San Quentin State Prison in California, TLM aims to equip inmates with the tools necessary to thrive in the modern workforce. The program boasts impressive outcomes, with an 85% employment rate for graduates within 6 months of release and a significant number pursuing further education. The success stories from TLM are numerous. Alumni have secured positions at renowned tech companies, including Slack, Zoom, and Adobe. These achievements not only highlight the untapped potential within prison walls but also challenge societal stigmas associated with hiring formerly incarcerated individuals. Beyond the tech industry, other sectors have recognized the value of integrating and supporting ex-offenders. In the culinary world, programs like Edwin's Leadership and Restaurant Institute provide culinary training to inmates, offering them a pathway to employment upon release. Such initiatives emphasize rehabilitation and skill development, fostering a sense of purpose and community among participants. The broader business community is also beginning to acknowledge the benefits of hiring formerly incarcerated individuals. Companies are tapping into this talent pool to address labor shortages and promote diversity. This shift not only aids in reducing recidivism but also enriches workplaces with diverse perspectives and experiences. However, the journey from incarceration to entrepreneurship or employment is fraught with challenges. Stigmas persist, and systemic barriers often hinder reintegration. Recognizing these obstacles, advocates have established programs to support reentry, offering services such as housing, job training, and mental health support. These efforts exemplify grassroots initiatives aimed at facilitating successful transitions from prison to society. The media has played a pivotal role in reshaping narratives around incarceration. Platforms that amplify the voices of inmates and ex-offenders foster empathy and understanding among the public. Such initiatives are crucial in challenging misconceptions and advocating for systemic reforms. Entrepreneurs who have experienced incarceration themselves have used their platforms to advocate for prison reform. Many have emphasized rehabilitation over punishment, proposing programs that focus on therapy, workplace training, and robust post-release support. These initiatives aim to reduce recidivism and promote societal reintegration. The intersection of incarceration and entrepreneurship is not limited to the United States. Internationally, programs have emerged that recognize the potential of inmates and ex-offenders. In certain countries, structured programs have successfully redirected skills toward positive outcomes, underscoring the effectiveness of rehabilitation models. Despite these successes, challenges remain. The private prison industry, for instance, has faced criticism for prioritizing profit over rehabilitation. Companies that operate private prisons have been scrutinized for their practices and the ethical implications of profiting from incarceration. This has sparked debates about the role of privatization in the prison system and the need for comprehensive reform. Moreover, the use of prison labor by major corporations has raised ethical concerns. Investigations have revealed that several well-known companies have benefited from prison labor, prompting discussions about fair wages, working conditions, and the exploitation of incarcerated individuals. This has led to calls for greater transparency and ethical standards in corporate practices. In response to these challenges, advocacy groups and policymakers are pushing for reforms that emphasize rehabilitation, education, and restorative justice. The goal is to create a system that not only punishes but also provides opportunities for growth and reintegration, reducing recidivism and benefiting society as a whole. Expanding on these reforms, some states have begun experimenting with alternative sentencing programs that focus on rehabilitation rather than incarceration. These initiatives aim to provide individuals with the resources they need to turn their lives around, such as substance abuse treatment, education, and job training. By addressing the root causes of crime, these programs hope to prevent future offenses and lower the overall prison population. One example of such a program is the use of drug courts, which offer nonviolent drug offenders the opportunity to receive treatment instead of serving time in prison. These courts have proven to be highly effective in reducing recidivism rates, as they prioritize recovery over punishment. Participants must complete rigorous rehabilitation programs, attend regular court hearings, and demonstrate their commitment to change. Another innovative approach is the expansion of vocational training programs within prisons. Many facilities now offer courses in skilled trades such as welding, carpentry, and plumbing. These programs provide inmates with valuable skills that increase their employability upon release, reducing the likelihood that they will return to criminal activities out of economic necessity. Education is another key factor in reducing recidivism. Studies have shown that inmates who participate in educational programs while incarcerated are significantly less likely to reoffend. Some prisons have partnered with universities to offer college courses, allowing inmates to earn degrees while serving their sentences. These initiatives not only improve job prospects but also foster personal growth and self-worth. In addition to education and vocational training, mentorship programs have also proven to be effective in reducing recidivism. Many formerly incarcerated individuals struggle with reintegration into society due to a lack of support systems. Mentorship programs connect them with experienced professionals who can provide guidance, encouragement, and networking opportunities. Housing is another major challenge for individuals re-entering society. Without stable housing, many former inmates find themselves in precarious situations that can lead them back to crime. To address this, some organizations have developed transitional housing programs that provide affordable, supportive environments for those recently released from prison. Employment discrimination remains a significant barrier to reintegration. Many employers are hesitant to hire individuals with criminal records, limiting their opportunities for financial stability. Some states have enacted ban-the-box laws, which prevent employers from asking about criminal history on initial job applications. These laws give ex-offenders a fairer chance at securing employment based on their qualifications rather than their past mistakes. Entrepreneurship has also emerged as a viable path for many formerly incarcerated individuals. With limited employment options, some have turned to starting their own businesses. Organizations like Defy Ventures provide entrepreneurial training, mentorship, and funding opportunities for ex-offenders, empowering them to build successful enterprises. The role of mental health in criminal behavior is also gaining recognition. Many incarcerated individuals struggle with untreated mental health conditions, which can contribute to criminal activity. Some prisons are now implementing mental health programs that offer therapy and medication management to address these issues. Restorative justice is another growing movement within the criminal justice system. Unlike traditional punitive measures, restorative justice focuses on repairing the harm caused by crime through dialogue and mediation between offenders and victims. This approach has been shown to reduce recidivism and provide closure to victims. Youth intervention programs play a crucial role in preventing future incarceration. Many individuals who end up in prison have a history of juvenile delinquency. Programs that provide mentorship, education, and job training to at-risk youth can help break the cycle of crime before it begins. Some correctional facilities have started implementing rehabilitation-focused environments that more closely resemble schools or job training centers rather than traditional prisons. These facilities prioritize skill development, personal growth, and community reintegration rather than strict confinement and punishment. The role of technology in prison reform is expanding as well. Digital learning platforms allow inmates to access educational resources, while virtual therapy sessions provide mental health support. Additionally, some prisons are experimenting with electronic monitoring systems that allow for early release under supervised conditions. Public perception plays a significant role in shaping prison reform efforts. Many people still view incarceration as purely punitive rather than rehabilitative. Changing public opinion through awareness campaigns and media representation can help shift the focus toward reintegration and support for ex-offenders. Lawmakers are also pushing for sentencing reforms to address the issue of mass incarceration. Mandatory minimum sentences for nonviolent offenses have led to overcrowded prisons and disproportionately affect marginalized communities. Efforts to reduce these sentences and implement alternative penalties are gaining traction. Corporate responsibility is another aspect of prison reform. Some major companies have pledged to hire formerly incarcerated individuals as part of their diversity and inclusion initiatives. These efforts help break down employment barriers and create opportunities for second chances. The intersection of race and incarceration is a crucial issue in prison reform. Studies have shown that minority communities are disproportionately affected by harsh sentencing laws and systemic biases. Addressing these disparities through policy changes and community investment is essential for a more equitable justice system. Community-based reentry programs have proven to be effective in helping former inmates transition back into society. These programs provide job placement, housing,